A quick recap for those just joining us. In the last part, we saw little Maya, a brave young girl from a struggling neighborhood, approach the well-known millionaire, Mr. Harrison, with a simple yet profound request. Holding a small, empty bottle, she asked for milk, promising with all the sincerity in her heart, "I promise to pay when I grow up." Mr. Harrison, caught completely off guard by her earnestness, didn't just dismiss her. Instead, he knelt down, looked her in the eye, and his next words left everyone, including his own security detail, absolutely stunned. He didn't just give her a bottle of milk, he told her, "Your promise is accepted." But a promise like that deserves a proper contract. He then invited Maya and her mother, who had rushed over looking worried, to his office the very next day. The community was buzzing. Was this a genuine act of kindness, or some strange whim of a rich man?
Ow.
Speculation was rampant, and everyone waited with bated breath to see what would happen next. The following morning, Maya, dressed in her Sunday best, and her mother, a mix of nerves and hope, arrived at the gleaming Harrison Tower. The lobby was a world away from their small apartment, with marble floors and people in sharp suits rushing past. They were greeted not by a stern assistant, but by Mr. Harrison himself. He smiled warmly, took Maya's hand, and said, "Welcome, Maya. Our meeting is the most important one on my schedule today." He led them to a grand boardroom. On the massive mahogany table, instead of complex financial documents, there was a large coloring book, a set of brand new crayons, and 2 tall glasses of milk with a plate of cookies. Maya's eyes widened. Mr. Harrison sat down, not at the head of the table, but right next to her. He slid a piece of paper over to her. It wasn't a bill, it was a beautifully drawn certificate. At the top it read, "The Maya Promise Scholarship." He explained, "Maya, you promised to pay me back when you grow up. The best way to do that is to grow up to be the smartest, kindest, and most successful person you can be. That's the only payment I'll ever accept." The scholarship wasn't just a one-time thing. It was a fully funded educational trust, designed to cover her schooling from that day all the way through university. Maya's mother was speechless, tears streaming down her face. She tried to explain that they could never accept such a gift, that it was too much. But Mr. Harrison gently interrupted. He turned to her and said, "Ma'am, your daughter didn't just ask for milk. She offered me a deal based on her future potential. She showed me more ambition and integrity in that one sentence than I see in most boardrooms. This isn't a gift, it's an investment in a future leader." He then revealed the second part of his plan. He told Maya's mother that he was starting a new community initiative inspired by her daughter. The initiative would fund a local nutrition program, ensuring no child in their neighborhood would have to worry about getting basics like milk. And he wanted her, Maya's mother, to help run it. He wasn't just offering a handout, he was offering her a job, a purpose, a way to give back to her own community. The news spread like wildfire. The story wasn't just about a millionaire helping a poor girl anymore. It was about a millionaire being reminded of the power of a simple promise. It was about investing in people, not just profits. The local news stations picked up the story, and soon it went national. Mr. Harrison, who was often portrayed as a ruthless businessman, was now seen in a new light. In an interview, a journalist asked him why he did it. Mr. Harrison looked straight into the camera and said, "For years I've been investing in stocks, in real estate, in technology. But that little girl, with her empty milk bottle and her unwavering promise, reminded me of the most valuable investment of all, humanity. She didn't see me as a millionaire. She saw me as a person who could help, and she promised to pay it forward. So I'm just helping her keep that promise on a grander scale." His actions created a ripple effect. Other wealthy individuals and corporations inspired by the story started reaching out to Mr. Harrison, asking how they could create their own Promise scholarships. He established a foundation dedicated to identifying and supporting bright, ambitious children from underprivileged backgrounds. Years passed. Maya, with the support of her scholarship, excelled in school. She never forgot her promise. Every year, on the anniversary of their first meeting, she would send Mr. Harrison a letter. It wasn't a thank you letter in the traditional sense. It was a report on her grades, her extracurricular activities, her dreams of becoming a doctor to help people in communities like hers. She was holding up her end of the bargain. Her mother thrived as the director of the community nutrition program, which grew to serve thousands of families. The neighborhood began to change, not just because of the resources, but because of the renewed sense of hope and community pride. People saw that one person's courage, one person's kindness, could truly make a world of difference. A poised, confident young woman stands at a podium, addressing the graduating class of a prestigious medical school. It's Maya. In the front row, an older, grayer Mr. Harrison watches, a proud smile on his face. In her valedictorian speech, Maya tells the story of a little girl with an empty milk bottle and a big promise. She looks directly at Mr. Harrison and says, "Mr. Harrison, you asked me to pay you back by becoming the best person I could be. Today, as I start my journey as a doctor, I'm here to make my first payment. But this debt is one I plan to spend the rest of my life repaying by serving others, by inspiring hope, and by never forgetting that the most powerful contract is a promise made from the heart." The entire auditorium rises to its feet in a thunderous ovation. Maya didn't just get a bottle of milk that day. She got a future. And in return, Mr. Harrison received something far more valuable than money: the profound satisfaction of knowing his investment had paid the highest dividend imaginable, a changed life, an inspired community, and a legacy of kindness that would continue to ripple out for generations to come. The little girl's promise was not just kept, it was magnified 1,000 times over. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that we hope will inspire and uplift. See you next time.